Hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. So today, we've been out in Beeston yesterday all day, and today the wife says to me, "Oh, I fancy a Sunday dinner. Where should we go?" And she first said Blackshale Bar and Kitchen. Now, bearing in mind, Beeston is on the other side of Nottingham to where we are. We live in Sherwood, so there's a good 25 to 30 minute journey to get there, depending on traffic, obviously. So, when I think about other pubs, and none of them really stuck out as wanting to go to them. So, go on then, let's go to Beeston. So, you booked a table, you can book a table through the internet, booked a table for two. Kind of hoping that our friends Andy and Angela were going to go. They'd already made their own arrangements. Drove over, walked in, and picked a pint of beer up. And let me show you. Yeah, first beer I got was this one. In fact, the only beer I bought while I was there, in the new Lincoln Green glass. And there it is, old school, a best bitter, and a bit like my barley wine, old school, but blooming top class. Yeah, it was a top class bitter. I've got a separate review coming only for Facebook, but I'll tell you now, if you see it out and about, either in a Lincoln Green pub or sometimes further afield, well worth giving it a try, especially if you like proper best bitters. So, we ordered the food. You've got Sunday dinners, you've got all sorts, to be honest. You've got starters, Sunday dinners, you've got a mixture, there's a menu of food to go through. We went down primarily for the Sunday dinner. My wife had the chicken with garlic, I think it was thyme, and I had the three meats. So there was beef, there was porchetta, and there was chicken. And we'd already eaten at Blackshale on the first day. Literally the first week it was opened, gone down, and had a good meal. But we wanted to go back and see how it is. They've got some good deals. I'll talk about the deals in a bit. So anyway, we walked from the White Lion side. So it's basically two pubs in one. Yeah, there's a cask beer side, craft beer side with restaurant, and then outdoor as well even. And so we got the pint in the White Lion side, walked into the Blackshale Bar and Kitchen side. We went for the quiet spot in the corner. Both me and my wife like the quiet spot. Yeah, I only don't like the quiet spot when I've had a drink. And but no, I like to be out of the way. Yeah. And obviously on the bar, loads of lagers for lager drinkers, some craft beer lines, two cask lines as well, funnily enough, on that side. There was a craft Pilsner from Lincoln Green. There was a craft from Welbeck Abbey. Had I not been driving and I was waiting for there was a 6.5% beer coming on. Sadly, before I left, it wasn't on, and we weren't waiting around. So, when you've had one beer and you can only drink 2 pints at the most. I wasn't going to have something else and not be able to get it if it came out, because then I'd be even more gutted. Although, if I had my bottles with me, I could have got a pint and took it home. But yeah, maybe. Might chat the wife up tomorrow and go to the Robin and Little John, see if it's still on. Give them a message, but as you do. Anyway, we ordered the food. I think my wife's was £17.95, mine was £21.95. Obviously more meat, and that is. And that's a fair price for what I got. A very fair price. Anyway, dinner came. A young lad brought the dinner over, and then he says, "Yeah, explain that these are the dinners. I'm just going to fetch the veg. That's key, because I remember at my daughter's wedding, they put the dinner down. No one said a thing about the veg, and I'm sitting there. I'd half eaten the dinner before the veg come, and then the veg came, little bowls. I'll show you the bowls in a minute. And here's a look at what we got. And as you can see, big Yorkshire pudding on top. You can see the two bowls of veg, carrots, broccoli, and underneath lovely cabbage. Everything was cooked to the utmost best. You know, I've been to a lot of Sunday, places for Sunday dinner, carveries. There's been a lot of hit and miss. I've had some really good ones, but nothing like this. Every single part of it, from the meat, was perfect. Cut it with your knife. Oh, cooked to perfection. I want to go again. Roast potato. Roast potato had slight crunchiness in the roast potato. So whether that was either the potatoes or something put into the mash, I'm not sure, but it was nice. I do find sometimes with places, and my workplace is one of them, that sometimes it's too much of a. There isn't a bit of body to the mashed potato, and this was perfect. I'm not joking. The roast potatoes, lovely to cut into, and I kept getting a touch of cheese. I have no idea if they put cheese or they cooked them and put some cheese on it, but I kept getting a lovely taste of cheese on the roast potatoes. Oh, that was divine. There was red cabbage. Like I said, the cuts of beef. You know you're not at you're at a pub that serves quality food, because the beef, my brother used to work in fine dining and he's a chef. So I've had some of the meat he used to bring home, and also I work at 2 hotels, and again it's fine dining. So I know good food. I may only be a hobbyist beer reviewer and that, but do know good food, and so yeah, the chicken, you cut into it, beautiful, moist. It really was so nice. The porchetta, the beef, even the gravy, the gravy was sublime again. The whole experience, I'm not joking. Yeah. Literally halfway through, the lad serving came over, asked us if everything was okay. We'd already nearly eaten by then, and yeah, fine. I let the wife do the talking, because I was too busy eating. Even at the end of the meal, the young girl who came to clear the plates away says, "Was that nice?" I said, "It was lovely, it really was." And even she said she comes in to eat, and when she's not working, and that's a sign. If you work at somewhere and you don't go there, then and they do that sort of food. But yeah, service was fantastic all the way through today. They've got a great manager at the White Lion / Blackshale Bar and Kitchen. He's a really friendly chap. Talks to you in a way that you want to be spoken to. I like people who are friendly, approachable, down to earth, but can raise their game depending on the clientele. Some people want a certain type of, but that sort of person. And it's sad that I didn't get the beer that I wanted, but it is what it is on that side of things. It looks like they were doing lots of changes on the cast lines today, cleaning the lines. The Forest match was on, so they don't show the football in that pub. So we came in, and a quietish time on the Cascade. The bar itself, the craft beer bar slash restaurant was, there were people everywhere. So great to see on a Sunday afternoon. And so that, without any shadow of a doubt, was the best Sunday dinner I've had. I've had some good ones. There's pubs near me in Mapley Top, owned by friends of Lincoln Green. Their pub up there does a good Sunday dinner, but no, this, and I've been to some of the fine dining places in the city centre, and let me tell you now that this was very, very special. So I've just poured, this is not cola by the way, it's Young's barley wine. I do brewing, so it may not look inviting, but like the old school best bitter today that I drank in the White Lion Blackshale Bar, it's an old school beer that delivers flavour, and once you're coming back for more, and yeah, and it's well worth brewing. So anyway, let me just wet my whistle. The good fellow, the manager, did tell me that they're going to have more events on at the Blackshale, and I think that is, especially when the warmer months come, will be amazing. I don't know if they've got an outdoor bar set up at the Blackshale. I'm not sure on that, but you know, with Lincoln Green now bringing out small batch beer releases, it opens up to a more ever-changing line of beers, and that is interesting, you know, to see from both the keg and the cask beer side. But in essence, we had a fantastic meal, and our friend Andy was right. You know, it really delivered. He had the free meats one and I did, and oh, well worth the money you pay for it. So congratulations to both the chef. You know, as a gardener, I know that the staff who aren't on the shop floor a lot of the time don't get the plaudits they deserve. So yes. And to all the staff involved as well, you know, your service, smiling, general, how they were, you know. And as somebody also who works in hospitality, who does the odd beer review, but is a gardener in hospitality, it's, you know, it's good to give praise where praise is due. And yes, it's certainly due. So, on the Blackshale website, and certainly on their social media, I've seen it through Facebook, to be fair, or it might have been in an email. Anyway, I've seen it somewhere. So they're doing, especially if you live in Beeston and around Beeston. I mean, we live in Sherwood, which is the other side of Nottingham, but it's just a car ride away. There's plenty of spaces to park if you know where to park in Beeston, and you don't have to pay. Trust me, there are places. Especially at the weekends. But at the Blackshale Bar and Kitchen, they do a curry night. So that's interest to the wife, not me so much, but I'll go down just for the beer. Never mind the curry. Yeah, she can drive. Yeah, there's a curry night. I'll have a mild curry if they do such a thing. There's Thursday, I think that's Wednesdays. There's a fishy chip night. I like fish and chips, wife doesn't. It's typical, isn't it? That's on a Tuesday, I think. Thursday, there's buy one, get one free on burgers. Now, we're not talking, you know, burgers from big multinational chains. We're talking burgers that are quality burgers with meat that's cooked to perfection. And a Thursday, sometime very soon, we'll discuss it with my two sons. about going down and you know, sampling a decent burger and also getting one for free and all, you know. So wife and son can pay and I'll get one for free. But I'm only joking. But yeah, definitely well worth watching. And their standard dinners as well, their normal menus, is it the a la carte, are well worth going for. I think they change the menus quite regularly, update things, and that feedback is critical, obviously, in any hospitality setting. For me, by far the best place in Beeston to go for something to eat, and that Sunday dinner, like I say, absolutely outstanding. Yeah. I mean, if you had Sunday dinners from Carveries and then some from pubs, you may well have had a good Sunday dinner. Well, I'm talking about the best Sunday dinner. Cheers all.